Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over. For the end line. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Let's go, fellas.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Being chased out left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Here we go. 120. Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Now a 2-time 1,000-yard rusher for the Bears. This is Jordan Howard. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So now they operate back from their side of the field here, 2nd and long.
Banjo.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, it's Wentz. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
53 is the mic. There we go,
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there at 22.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Redskins.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now 2 years in the making, Darius Geis's first NFL carry. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Third down. Here's Haskins. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
A full start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Wentz going to throw. And this is Hurts with it, right side. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Boy, not what you want to see in Q1 of the new year. We'll be back. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Grade 15, grade 15.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
We got it with the touch.
Now Wentz on third down. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar, 68 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first two drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? The turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
They'll hand it down to Geis. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Now after the run by Geis, here's first and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Here we go. 51, 61. They got table, table. 4 down. Check.
Now on second and 13. Haskins. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down, Washington.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Bryce Love getting his inaugural NFL carry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be second and 12.
At the Eagles' 45-yard line.
Let's go. Switch the ball. Match back. Right. Let's get out. Let's get off the field, D.
Now Haskins to throw on second down. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. He was looking for Paul Richardson there.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Jeffrey with a catch left side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again to Howard. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Watch the screen. 2-Jet. 57. Hey, Alpha.
Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs.
Mike 56, Mike. 46 down, man. 5 down.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, Tyson.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Here we go. Pac-Man. 180. Right there. 56. Who that? 357. 56.
From midfield, here's Wentz. Going for the deep ball. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0.
Next to score, Eagles 14, Redskins nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. He'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
A reminder coming up later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6 banners. They play host to their rival Steelers. And then on Monday night, it's the one weekend of the year where you get 2 games to wrap up the week. Texans and Saints from New Orleans in the early game, then Broncos and Raiders. Vic Fangio's coaching debut and the Raiders' final season opener in Oakland. That's the late game, 10:30 Eastern. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 now. Haskins. Complete. It's the rookie from Ohio State, Terry McLaurin. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, here's Love. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Love. Call it an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
To throw on 3rd down, Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. A well-executed 22-yard gain. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Redskins with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Haskins to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Buying time to his left. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Haskins. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick-6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now Haskins on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, and it's 3rd down. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Check 27. Eyes on 27. Trip.
Haskins back to the air. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Shotgun handoff now for Love. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Bryce Love with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Redskins are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point good by Hopkins. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Check. Lucky.
On the toss play, Howard. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
56.
Hey, Wood.
56. Three bud. Mike, 56. 56.
To throw is Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. This is caught. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. 280.
57 to Mike. Right.
On first down, Howard trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Last stop.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Go.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Hey, forward, Tokyo. You got three. Three down. Hey, seam six.
Now Wentz. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Here we go. Back. 180.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Man, 5-7.
Here's Sproles. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Sproles. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. The safety Landon Collins there to make the tackle.
Second and 10 at the Redskins' 31-yard line.
Here
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Hey, watch the sled. Watch the sled. 50.
To throw, it's Wentz. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jackson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Wentz now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Howard. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Howard. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
It's 4th down.
So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Let's go, baby.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, and here we go again. Here we go again. Check safety, check safety. Get it all. To the mic, boys, 42.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
53, Mike, 53. Come on, come on. He's going. We got double up.
Shotgun handoff now to Geis. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
To throw on 3rd down. Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malcolm Jenkins, the strong safety, swoops in for the sack.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 24-yard line.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. That's Sunday.
They go with Howard again. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Wentz. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Ryan Kerrigan. That is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Here's Cameron Johnston now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. On the NFL scoreboard, 3rd quarter now from Jacksonville. And adding on to their lead, the Jaguars have scored again. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
Ready. Check. 42's the mic. Rabbit.
They go play action now. Haskins. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. On 2nd down, here's Haskins. Throw left side complete. That's Richardson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st down, Redskins.
This quarterback now 8 of 17 so far, under 50%. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Second down, Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Redskins on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And Davis has it over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. Haskins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Now the rule.
Back to the air. Haskins after the pick-6. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. On first down, this is Geis. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4, Haskins caught on the right side, Reed. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. On 2nd down, Love. In on the stop there, Andrew Sendejo.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A third down pickup of 5. They'll run for it with Love. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Haskins. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. He's at the 40, the 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick-6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Throwing after the interception, Haskins. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And a nice gain at 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Geis. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. On play action, Haskins rolling to his right. Josh Doxson's got it complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Looking to throw, Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Barnett. Sack of the afternoon. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And too long. And